It is Sunday and Raymond and I are at Busch Gardens for Halloween. It's been 2 years and we're really excited. Very, very excited. The first scare zone of the evening, the junkyard. We're being summoned. Oh, it's beautiful. This is pretty intense for a scare. Hey, we were at that house. Motel Shelburne. Oh, this is cool. It's like stuff from the previous years. Remember those? The Bayou? Wow. I'm a marketer. Wow. This is neat. Oh, this is Ranger Station. God, I remember this cage too. And the suitcase set from the Santa. Wow. Okay, this is awesome. Woo! I love this. DOA, the camp. Remember the camp scare zone? Woo! Wow. Alright, that scare zone was just like a mini house, and that was cool.
Yeah.
Our next scare zone, in the shadows.
Oh, yeah.
It does look kind of shadowy. That Slender Man is pretty shadowy. Ooh, man. Oh, look at the shadow creatures. We're right next to Sesame Street Land to add that extra, you know, level of extreme creepy. Woo. Gosh, look at him go. I love this. It's also our oh! Yeah! Wow. This area is fun. I love a good flyer. Also, there are these shadow men. I don't know if you can even catch them on camera, but just like posted around, creeping, being creepy. They look so good.
Oh yeah.
Woo! Just really good too. That was really fun. We are heading into the Forgotten, our first house, which is taking over the space that had the pirate's house that we loved so much. But it's vampires, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so. With the
It's got a lot of vampire-like vibes. Here we go. Yeah, definitely vampires. We have finished our first house. We just did the Forgotten, which I would categorize as 2/10 sewer vampire and 8/10 sex dungeon.
yeah,
Do you feel like that's
yeah.
like we started out in the sewers with the like dark punk vampires, which I was really into. And then we walked into like a fancy classic Dracula house, I would say, for a little bit. And then we definitely walked into like a club vampire dungeon scene.
Yeah.
But it was all good scares. Raymond slowed us down a little bit so we weren't like right up on the guys in front of us, and we had a lot of fun. We'd do that house again. The next scare zone, Skeleton Crew. We've been hearing those pirates for a while now. And I guess now we'll maybe get to see them. Ooh, I like it's a little more sparsely populated than the other scare zones we've been to. In the next round of Raymond and I guess what a house is about without having read anything. This second house is called The Residence, and it's a family of cannibals who also are Satan worshippers.
That was my guess, pretty much.
Yeah. So it's like a house full of murderous cannibals who also do sacrifices, but maybe not human sacrifices, animal sacrifices, and they eat people.
Yep.
I think.
That's what I got from that.
Yep. Someday later, maybe we'll read the actual description and see how we did. Now, we get to head into Deadly Choice. I was gonna say, we love a music maker. Listen to the dulcet sounds of the panda bear. So good. All right, let's all have little nightmares together. Wow, they look so cute. How is this gonna be a nightmare? They look like a dream. Ooh. Look at all the trick-or-treat doors. See? She looks like the panda we just met. Trick or treat, trick or treat. Hi.
What are you looking at?
Your beautiful costume. She looks sad. Ooh, I like this door. I want to do that to my door. I like the jack-o'-lantern. Wow. All those little nightmares were so cute. I liked that one. It's not my favorite because so far the junkyard is my favorite because the junkyard was awesome.
Yeah.
But that was really adorable. This scare zone is the shortcut. I assume it's the shortcut to death because, you know, there's death and also the graveyard. I love this fence. Oh, wow. Ghosts and ghoulies. We're gonna walk up and around, right? We want to see all of this. Oh, I just want to look. Wow. Oh, I remember that wolf statue from the werewolf scare zone previously. There are more tombstones. We've got some more death over here. This oh, whoa. That's pretty. That's cool. All right. And now we've survived the shortcut. Maybe if we don't get killed right now.
You're gonna be my new friend.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave with all the others to have a parade.
Voodoo, the scare zone we will definitely hit twice. Because right now, we need to go this way. It is time for us to do Cell Block Zombies, which I guess is a prison breakout meets end of the world apocalypse, where hopefully all of the guards get eaten. That's my idea. We'll see what happens when we get in there. Oh man, that searchlight is bright. So I thought that was going to be like zombie outbreak in a prison, but I would say it was more of medical experimentation in a prison accidentally causes zombies. So, you know, don't experiment on prisoners, ladies and gents, or they might turn into slightly menacing but mostly harmless zombies. Yeah. The scares in that house, not top notch. The atmosphere, pretty cool though. Voodoo Part 2. Hello, hello. They appear to have a wicker man. do have one opinion of voodoo. Do you know what my opinion is going to be?
What?
Why is it so redneck and white?
Because it's Louisiana voodoo.
I feel like voodoo is not a redneck thing.
No, not a redneck.
Yeah, like that was just a bunch of white men in plaid overalls and masks,
Yeah.
which is not how I feel about voodoo. I'm gonna say that for me, the scare zone was a swing and a like realness.
Yeah.
Deathwater Bayou Blood Moon, here we come. The beautiful Deathwater Bayou, here we go. Guys, look, they're selling the alchemist. We met the lovely Bubba, it's his bayou, and his mother, who was a little less lovely, and all of his puppies, who were delightful. I thought that house was fun. How'd you feel?
It was good.
Yeah, the bayou house is a good time. It was
It's always fun 'cause it
enjoyable.
also has the spiral tubes.
Yeah, it's got the tunnels. It has a couple of it has a good like swing scare. And the second time we went through, we got to go basically alone. Like we were the first group
Yeah.
through, and we were basically alone because Bubba had sort of like,
Delay the people.
yeah, he talked us up and really encouraged us to go, and then delayed the people behind us, which worked out
Yeah.
beautifully. That run was great. Our final house, Witch of the Woods. The theme of that is don't go outside, there are witches. Did you glean anything else from that?
No.
I really wasn't sure. Like, we didn't read this ahead of time. Obviously, there were witches involved.
Yep.
There was definitely some witchy motifs. A little bit more human sacrifice.
Yep.
A lot of people dressed in, like, complete black so that they disappeared. Like, I got scared by a guy who was, like, this close to me. I'm sure it was hilarious for Raymond.
Yes, it was. And there were a couple flyers in there.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was nice. And it was a lot of outside, which I thought was really cool. Like the
Yeah.
most outdoors I have been at
Yeah.
Howl Screen. Like in a house. And so I thought that was really fun. Did you have a good time? Overall, we've had a great time at Howl Screen. When we get back into the car, I'm gonna look up the actual descriptions of these places, and we'll hit you up with what we should have been gleaning from these houses. Oh, I forgot to say that house is where all the bush people went. So we got a lot less bush people
There was
out
a
and about,
lot of bush
but there were so many as part of that house, which makes me like personally like just this much sad. I love bush people. I have now read Raymond the descriptions of each of the houses and the scare zones. And our decision is that we were right about most of the stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We were confused by the residents, but it would appear that so is Busch Gardens, because their description also was kind of vague. And Voodoo remains the worst scare zone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because their description led me to believe that it was not at all what, yeah. It's just not great. All right, not great. But the rest of it was fun. We had a good time. You had a good time, Raymond? Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, we had a good night. We are on our way home, and I will see you tomorrow. Oh, also, I lost my credit card and my ID, so I'm replacing those. It was a fun night.